Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Red Dog Garage, where I talk about my new truck and don't make any progress on it. Anyway, this here is my new 1970 K20. Went back full circle to a K20. I like these trucks, 3/4 ton, 4-wheel drive. This one was an old deer lease truck. Guy told me he put it out there with his brother. It was his brother's truck. His brother and him put it out there in 1977, where it has been ever since, up until about March or April of this year, and he pulled it out and just decided he didn't want to put any more money in it or whatever. So again, this is a pretty high option truck, just for the simple fact that most K20s did not come factory AC, and this one was optioned to have that, so that's pretty neat. If this speed, and I'm not entirely sure if it is or not, 14,602 miles, which it could be accurate if this truck truly sat on deer lease since 77. There's the little sticker there for the 4-wheel drive selector. Uncut dash with a factory AM radio. It's got some aftermarket gauges installed. I guess they gave up getting the other ones working. Here's some of the other options. It's got came with tinted glass. It's got the camper wiring, bed mounted spare, auxiliary battery. That's kind of interesting. And of course the AC. This is a white truck. You can tell by the faded paint, with red interior, which you can tell by the dash they forgot to paint. And there's other evidence like the seat belt and whatever. I guess they painted the seat. I don't know. Anyway, it's in pretty good shape other than minor pinholes coming in there. I've already put some treatment on those to neutralize that. Hopefully it won't spread. Try to slow that down. But other than that, this thing's in really good shape. Especially for a C10 this body style. I was amazed when I got it. The rockers are all there. Even the cab corners don't have any rot. Cab supports still good. Of course, those dang bushings, those cab mounts are always shot. That's typical. There's a NP205 transfer case behind a turbo 350, behind a 350 engine, and that is a kind of a rare axle. It's a 69-70 year only, correct me if I'm wrong, Dana 44 open knuckle drum brake axle. 71 they switched over to disc brake open knuckle Dana 44s, and before 69, so, and even in the earlier months of 69 production year, you could get the closed knuckle drum brake. So once they run out of those and they started making these, Dana started making these open knuckles in late 69. That's what you would have came with. I believe it's 410 gear ratio, and that's a HO52 rear, just like the 67 had. Single exhaust, dual into single for now. Probably will change that out. Some old wheels, I don't know what they are, but they're kind of cool. Here's something that you don't see every day on an older truck. Tommy lift. They put this in to help them load deers and stuff. Hog, deer, whatever you shoot and kill, So that's kind of cool. It is operational, so it's freaking cool. Getting low on fluid, I guess, but it works. He sweetened the deal up by giving me some Toyo mud terrains, a factory front bumper. I believe it's chrome. It could be painted. The factory tailgate and the hardware to go with. Dealer stamp rear bumper from Waco, Texas, and a pipe front bumper. So that's kind of cool. Speaking of front bumpers, check this thing out. Big old heavy duty front bumper. Look like Schedule 40 pipe welded here. That sucker is strong. KC lights and operational winch. I did check it out. That electric winch does work. There's the mess of wiring. Under the hood, like I said, just a old 350. Leaking quadra junk. But again, factory air, and that compressor is not locked up. So, might be able to get that working. Unlike my last K20 that had manual brakes, manual steering, and yeah, all that jazz. This one's got power brakes, power steering, and an automatic. That looks not good. Check that out. Just noticed that. Again, there's that factory white color that it originally was on the firewall there. But I kind of dig the camo. You know, it speaks the history of the truck. So again, I already have this loose. Drums, I'm going to check those out here in a moment. Look how inverted that spring is. I'm going to say that it's probably flat across, or maybe slightly inverted from the factory. But I think I might end up changing those out eventually. Give it a little lift, make it ride a little better maybe. Change out some rubber hoses. I'm not betting my life on those. Of course, these tires are getting changed, like I said, to those. These are practically new. So, here she is. Thanks for watching. I'll post updates as they come.